I remember as if it were yesterday, yet it was many years ago. I had the incredible opportunity to watch this young man through his teenage years and his commitment to go to college. He would always tell me how he wanted to one day become a police officer. As he pursued his bachelor's degree in criminal justice, he would ask me to review his college work, his papers, before he submitted them to his professor. Through his college years, I would get to know him better than ever before through his writings. I would begin to see his passion to serve others and his unique understanding of the dilemmas facing 21st century law enforcement. Throughout college, he worked hard, full-time job, and he also found the time to cross the border into Mexico to serve the underprivileged and to mentor them. How proud his family and friends were the day that he graduated college with his bachelor's degree. He would then share with me that he applied for the Phoenix, Arizona Police Department. During the process, I would see a transparency as he completed his background packet. He then received that notification that he was selected to be hired. He was given his start date for the police academy, and oh, how excited he was. It was just amazing to see that. And then today, on July 22nd, 2016, I would be privileged to stand with Officer Alex Morales at his academy graduation. He asked me to do the honors of pinning on his badge. Just reflected, I'm so awed at all of your accomplishments, Alex. You're an amazing individual, and I'm so excited to know that someone like you will be serving the streets of Phoenix. Officer Morales, you are entering law enforcement probably the most critical time in history. Never in our history have we seen groups of police officers executed by sniper fire as we've seen recently. Now more than ever, we need young men and women such as Alex that'll stand in the gap, take that oath for their role as a law enforcement officer to protect and serve. There are a few that will tarnish the badge. Alex, as you continually meet others like you that are passionate about serving their community, you will keep seeing that glimmer of hope, knowing how many amazing individuals there are in law enforcement. I also must caution you to be very careful in who you align yourself with, because there are bad apples on the police department. It's going to be critical for you to align yourself with the right people. Those people that have not been jaded, that are not cynical, that recognize their role. A police officer has so much opportunity to impact, not through power, but through influence. Alex, you've had the opportunity to see so many people rise before you, guys that have become attorneys, firemen, police officers, join the military, school teachers, and they will always be a resource for you as you all join those ranks of individuals that were mentored and now are sent out. And this is your calling. This is your life. This is your career. You join the ranks of that high calling of individuals that must believe in others more than they may believe in themselves. And you must believe in your community at times more than the community believes in itself. And I know you have the capacity for that because that is who you are. I want to encourage you never to allow your heart to become hardened, calloused. Never allow yourself to be molded and made to someone that you're not. And like every profession, there is negative peer pressure, and you will need to stand up. You need to stand up for what's right and for what you deeply believe, and always go back to that core reason of why did you want to serve as a police officer. I always had my oldest brother, David, who worked in a neighboring city as a police officer to help me stay grounded, especially as I faced criticism for helping inner city gang members escape the grips of the negative elements so that they could change their lives for the better. My brother would always encourage me not to forget who I am. That was very important. He always told me not to allow others to change me, and I give you that same direction. You have a lot of people that are committed to standing by you throughout this journey of your law enforcement career. I am committed to standing at your side to encourage you. Never forget how much I believe in you and what you stand for. Even at times that you may make decisions that other people criticize. And I will always, always stand by you. The greatest challenge for law enforcement as I see it today is this. For the military in the past, when they're fighting in a war, they know who the enemy is. However, now we're finding that the enemy is not quite as clear with the rise in terrorism, especially when it's on our own soil. Because now you have people that are doing everything they can to blend in with society so that they can do attacks. The enemy of terrorism seeks to blend in to the very community that you will be serving. You must come to the realization that one day your life may be taken. It likely will have been perpetrated by someone that blended in with the very community of people that you're trying to protect. This is a very difficult issue to grasp, because on the one side, you must have a posture of serving your community with respect, yet in a split second, you're going to have to defend your life or the lives of others and have a complete change in your mindset. No one will be able to know what this is like or what you experience other than the brothers and sisters that you serve alongside in law enforcement. Because of this, I really, really believe, now more than ever, how critical it is for law enforcement to have someone outside of themselves, all-knowing and all-powerful, that they can be grounded to. For this reason, Alex, I want to give you this law enforcement officer's Bible. I can recall over the past 25 years all of the different Bibles that I had given to people that I mentor. Recently, I received a photo from someone with the photograph of the inscription that I put in front of it, and they commented how much that has meant to them over their life and how that book provided the wisdom and guidance they needed through some of the most difficult times they ever encountered. Trust me, Alex, this book is filled with wisdom, and it also has very comforting words in times of very challenging situations that you're going to endure. For you to be effective as a police officer, I believe this is critical for you to be all that God intended for you to be. I love you so much, Alex, and I'm so grateful for all the things that I've learned from you over the years. Stand firm and fight the good fight of honor, integrity, and respect. Be proud to share the hardships that you've experienced over your life. Share it with the community that you serve. Share it with the young people. It is that down-to-earth approach that will develop and build relationships within your community that you have no idea how far they will go and how many people they will inspire. Never forget how powerful every decision you make is. If you decide to arrest someone, and the evidence may not necessarily be there, but there's pressure to close the case, it could be that you arrest the wrong person. Consider the fact that when someone is taken to jail, even if they're later cleared, they lose their job, they have to bail out. Has tremendous harm that's placed upon people. Never forget the awesome responsibility that you have, and especially for you to be a strong influence in your community, a positive influence. Police officers have the ability to build up or tear down. You are positioned to build up. That's what's so exciting about who you are. I want to congratulate you now that you're a sworn police officer, and go out and impact this world around you.